greed, and lust for money in the church. There is a saying that money is the wheel of the gospel. Without money, the gospel cannot survive. That is blasphemy, because money and God, they don't have anything to do together. The Bible says money is the root of all evil. So what has money got to do with the gospel? In the beginning, when God created Adam and Eve, was there money? When Jesus was doing his gospel, was he using money? When the disciples were they using money? And look at the way they walked. Money is good, we got to use it, but the lust for money and the dependence on money that it is necessary for the gospel is blasphemous. The pastors want to live flamboyantly. The churches want to build magnificent structures. And then they start asking money from innocent poor people, telling them to make a vow. Make a vow of 1 million, make a vow of 10,000 million. To do what? That's not the gospel. And it's an open door for the devil to manipulate the church and the people. A genuine man of God will always get his reward. The Bible says a laborer is worthy of his reward. When the Lord sent the 70s to go and preach, he told them, do not take a pause, which means do not lust after money. Do not take a staff. The Lord is your strength. So he said, wherever else you enter, if they accept you, go in there and eat with them. They will take care of you, because God will always take care of his ministers. But the church and the ministers and the Christians need the spirit of contentment. And that is why you see the gospel today. Every Dick and Harry want to become a pastor. Why? Because it's lucrative. The gospel shouldn't be lucrative. Who made it lucrative? What has money got to do with the gospel? If you say that God called you to come and walk in his vineyard, doesn't he know that you have mouth to eat? But now you want to be eating like millionaires. And that's why God doesn't pour money into the ministry, because he wants your soul. He doesn't want you to perish. Don't be thinking about what are we going to eat, what are we going to wear and all that. You are thinking like it, the heathens. Now, if you leave the standard of the gospel, which is bearing the fruit of the Spirit, when you bear the fruit of the Spirit, the fruit that you bear will be the food that you're going to eat. That is how the gospel works. Whatever you sow is what you reap. So you realize ministers of God, and probably Christians, not living the life, and therefore Christianity is not working for them. And so they go into the world. They apply their knowledge into Christianity. You don't apply knowledge into Christianity. You apply your heart, because that is where God resides. Moses lusted a little bit after money, and that was why he couldn't make promised land. When God said he should speak to the rock, he went to go and strike the rock. There is a heavier undertone meaning to it, I believe. We have Eliezer, the servant of Elijah. Is he the servant of Elisha? Greedy for money. And we knew what happened to him. And we also had Judas Iscariot that was greedy for money. And we knew what happened to him. Jesus lived, he never hungered, but he never lacked. Why are you turning Christianity into business? You don't profit out of Christianity. You can earn from it if you labor for it, but you don't make profit out of it. Because the master never made profit out of it. The disciples never made profit out of the gospel. People selling oil, people selling books, people selling Bibles, people selling attire, selling all kinds of things. People extorting money from the members, telling them they want to buy 10 acres of land. They want to build one magma. They want to buy cattle for the pastor. They want to do this and do that. What has those one got to do with the gospel? The things of the world will perish with the world, but the things of the Spirit will live forever. You know, it's whatever you sow that you will reap. Remain blessed.